Well, that was entertaining. I'll give you all a chance to get here, but yeah. Oh my god, it started playing 5 times over and over again, like just, and then the guy who hosted it, he started speaking, and every time I was Xing them off, they were coming back like new ones. I was good. What on earth's going on? It's like possessed or something. And in the end, I had to literally press and hold the power button to switch off the laptop to stop it. I was trying to open the disk drawer, but it just wasn't having any of it. And yeah, so it's kind of eventful. Funny. I was luckily I was just sitting laughing about it, but I swear if it had gone on any longer, I think I'd have been don't know. Anyway. Hi again, Nia. Hi, Jewel. Hi, Chris. So yes, I'm back again. Hi, Ali. So I'll wait until everybody gets back, and then we'll do something else. It's still in the DVD player part of the laptop, and I'm just hoping it doesn't start on its own, because that'll be like and yeah, that was funny. I'm just replied Dakota Cush's or Patricia Cush has commented saying she's missed us live. But if she's still around and sees this, then she might realise that I haven't actually gone. Okay. They only broke the internet. Hi, Diane. I made you cry in front of 600 people, and tonight I've killed your channel. Can I ban myself? You're good. You're all good, man. Yeah, Nia's put you on the naughty step with no ice cream. Hi, Thomas. So yeah, so we won't be playing that. But we can think of something else. Trying to. Do you think I could go through? Because you've all seen my questions and you've all had them before. So if you've been watching, I could go through some of the older questions that I had, and then you could do that. Hi, Leanne. Can you have your leg slapped? No, because you like it, and we don't do things people like when they're being bad. Hi, Daryl. I don't know what went wrong. It just decided to repeat itself a lot. It's kind of like me, isn't it, really? I just repeat myself a lot when I think about it. But I'll put the link in the chat again. But yeah, I could go through some of the older questions and then see if anybody remembers them, because then, you know what I mean? Yeah, what did you do, Ian? Like slapping, what channel have I clicked on? God knows. God knows, Daryl. Escape, escape. Oh, someone passed outside. Because my curtains are still open, so I'm like being nosy. It's not good, is it? So yeah, think of something else, shall we? Could still do the team thing, and I could use this. Yeah, because it's got 2 things in each round. I suppose you're supposed to write the answer in, but just by memory. Otherwise, I can go through old stuff and see what you remember. Might have killed Lainey's channel by accident. I'm still here. Can't get rid of me that easy. Right, let's have a look. I always do that. Accidentally like things or dislike them and stuff. I've got quite a lot. He bought me this and sent us it, right, Leanne? And I put the disc because I thought, oh, we'll try and play it, right? So I'll put it into the laptop and then I'll share it and we'll play it in the chat kind of thing. And it started repeat playing just like loads of times, and yeah, it went on a bit till I had to like literally shut down because there was nowhere I could stop it. I couldn't switch it off, so yeah. It was kind of funny. Right, there's the chat. Hi, Rebecca. I'm still relisting. I'm brain damaged now at this stage. The heat would want to fuck off. Yeah, tell us about it. It's getting on my nerves and all. All right, I tell you what we'll do. We'll do some like questions to ask at a dinner party or something like that, where like it's not just a quiz, it's kind of make your brain think kind of questions. Or to get to know people or whatever. Shall we do something like that and we'll go through them? Lenny, I'd contact your supplier. Oh, hang on, send a deal. Oh, send a deal when is Winton Party mix CD that'll tear up. Christ. Which bird? Like a flying bird or something? A bird of prey? A bird of... All right. So this is for all of us, okay? So the first one is, who is your hero? So I'm going to say, like, you can pick someone that's not famous and you can pick someone that's famous. So it's up to you kind of thing. Hi, Carol. So who is your hero? So I think like probably my mum and dad. Like I look up to them. They're like just the way they get, you know, they go on, deal with life, and no matter what is thrown at them, and they've always just been able to like be positive and work forward. Jasper's barking at something. So yeah, my mum and dad, and then famous wise, probably David Attenborough, I think. Oh, somebody coming. Yes, somebody's coming in. Hi, Thrifty Lobster. Just reading everyone else. Oh, let's have a look. I think most of you have said your mum or your dad, haven't you? So Ali says a dad. Nia says a mum. Sharon says a mum. Woo Woo's dad and brother helped her through the imaginable. Lady Attenborough, yes. Your friend, because she'd lost both her parents by 21. Oh wow, that's harsh. Your mum and Captain Tom. Yeah, Captain Tom's a cool one. It's very sad. Guessing that's my daughter. Or just somebody random's just come in my house. No, it is my daughter. I am live, by the way. Yeah. Are you drunk?
Brought you flooding?
Are you drunk? No. Just a little bit. You're doing the sneak past so you don't get seen on the internet.
What?
He said you just sneaking past so you don't get seen on the internet. Oh, good save. Just put there. Oh. My daughter and a girlfriend, and they've just come back from the pub. Was it good? Was it empty? Was it busy? Just put there. Good idea.
Is that it?
Yeah. She got some pop. We get some salt, please. And was it good in the pub? I mean, was it quiet or busy?
Busy?
Was it?
Busier than I expected.
Mm.
Not busy. There was actually queues for the pubs, wasn't there? Proper queues.
Was it doing like
everything?
Social distancing? Oh. Not really.
We were.
Was it?
One of the people, but
yeah.
Trying what we can.
Right, where was that? Yeah, there's been some time, Thrifty Lobster. Hope you're good. Your boss who died in 2019. Oh, Gaza. So Captain Tom now. Yeah, he's cool. And she's left my room. Ian, I've just seen what you wrote. She said she's only a little. Hi, Denise. The winter there, she's just brought me some food. The went to the pizza shop. Weirdly, I got kebab meat and chips with mushrooms on. I absolutely love mushrooms. So I'm a weirdo, but still. What happened with the last stream? My laptop, the DVD just kept constantly playing over and over. So it got her about 5 times in the end, and I had to just close down my laptop to get rid of it. Yeah, it was Ian's fault. Right, next question. Where were I? So if you could live anywhere, where would it be? I know this is probably sad, but I wouldn't leave Sunderland, me. I'm like Is that weird? I know most people would go somewhere hot probably, but the heat I cannot stand. So trying to think. I don't think so. Eating a bit of crumpet. I'm not going to look at that in the wrong way. Yeah, back. See, it's not just you who have technical difficulties. Yeah, but Ian didn't cause yours, and Ian caused mine because I played that thing, and it just decided it wanted to keep playing. You'd want to live on the moon. Miss Button Moon. Mr. Spoon. Mr. Spoon. New York or Llandudno. Yeah, I think New York would be cool. Wales, yeah. Wales always looks really nice. Alaska in the forest. There's a forest in Alaska. There probably is, but you know, I don't know. On the coast. So I've got that. So it's not something obviously right by the coast. But I think Scotland's appealing, like in a kind of rural area, like in a log cabin near a river or something. That looks really nice. That looks cool. Blame the Yorkshireman. Well, you know, Canada. Yeah, Canada's nice. There's some really like amazing places in Canada. Especially in British Columbia is like, well, from what I've seen, long time ago though, but looks cool. No, you do not spoon. Okay. Oh, there's the salt, please. There's a lot of forest in Alaska. What am I thinking of? That is there a lot of ice and snow? Newborough Forest on Anglesey. In Anglesey? In a forest with no neighbours, loads of animals in a lake. Yeah, I want lots of animals. Hi Richard, welcome back. Yeah, my friend used to live in British Columbia, and the winters, mind, are really like full on. And I laughed because he'd been drinking and stuff, and I'd been talking to him, and then he fell asleep. He fell asleep and he was leaning against the window. I think I told this story, but I don't know if everybody was there. So he fell asleep leaning against the window, and it was like proper winter time there. And he woke up a few hours later, and when he leant back up off the window, he ripped his hair out of the side of his head because the winter had froze it. I can't say I didn't laugh, especially when he showed his just this good hairy patch on the window, and he. I mean, it could have been dangerous if his hair wasn't a bit long at the time. It could have been skin. Can you imagine? But yeah, it was quite sore, but it was quite funny. I thought it was funny. Right, where are we going? Go back again. You call to a friend today who has an apartment right on the beach on Belfast Low. It's only 5 minutes from me, but I would love to be right on the sea. Yeah, I mean, I look at the beach that I went to took 45 minutes. Roker is nearer, however, like I said, it's down the bank thing, but I don't know. I'm kind of between the river and the the river and the sea, so it's not bad. We were talking about emigrating last week. My daughter said she wouldn't mind changing schools. big emigration to change schools. It's not like you're going to the one like up the road or something. Where are I? I'd emigrate to the Republic of Ireland. Would you really do Alaska? I reckon she would. Question all, what's your favourite kind of holiday? Example, relax and walk and adventure. I haven't been on holidays since David was 5. He's 27 tomorrow. So that's what, 22 years? I don't even know where I'd go. I kind of, it's part of us in some ways, doesn't, like, if I'm going to go on a holiday, I'd like to know the place that I'm going, like to see the things there. I wouldn't want to go on a holiday and just sit around the pool. It's not my kind of thing. And no, for other people, that probably is their thing because maybe they're really busy constantly. And so, you know what I mean? Like, to have that relaxation is a good thing. But, yeah. Or you'd go to Australia. You'd be tempted to go to New Zealand. Alaska is a pipe dream. You never know. You'd want something relaxing. See, yeah, like I think a lot of people. I mean, I wouldn't want to go hiking, and I don't want to sort of go and jump. I mean, obviously, I couldn't. Can you imagine taking a wheelchair up a mountain? Oh God, them banks are pretty steep. In fact, I mean, just as what like Ian's saying, if he won the lottery, he'd like to do a reseller road trip where he visited everyone. I would like to visit, like, I mean, I'd like to go around England and Wales and Ireland and that, and like visit everywhere in Scotland, and because I think that'd be really cool. Like just visiting, you know, little towns and places that are not really big on the map, but like have loads of like beauty and history and, you know, stuff. Like just I'd like to do something like that. That would be cool. If you didn't have to worry about like money or whatever, it would be really good. So yeah. Sorry, I'm shoveling stuff on my face. It's really not good. Didn't comfort to watch me eat, did you? You'd love to do a snow holiday. You're too Irish and vampirish for heat. Nah, I don't do heat, like, to be fair. I'm not a fan. A relaxing holiday with a bit of culture. Yeah. You want to go to Switzerland? Had it in my head since a dream I had. What was your dream? Did it involve Heidi? Or you on a hill? Dreams are goals without plans. True story. I read that once on something. You always hire a car and go and see the sights. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I need to come to Wales near. If there was a way of getting there, I would definitely come. Just at the minute there isn't. Scroll down a bit more. You love Scotland but don't love sideways rain. We'll just turn the other way and then it's not sideways. You can't do heat. No, it kills me. Just absolutely kills me. As it's David's birthday weekend, what's everyone's most memorable birthday and why? As an adult, my most memorable birthday was the one I've had on here. Because I never really went out and stuff. Like I stopped going out when I was like 26, and all of my big birthdays, like 18th and 21st and that, I had David a month after I turned 18. I had Laura for 2 months before I turned 21. So yeah, I think as an adult, the best birthday I had was doing all of the quizzing and stuff. Hi Zoe. Never seen the point in a dirty weekend because you can do it at home. Well, that's true, unless you've got someone at home, and then you can't, if you know what I mean. Not that I'm saying, you know what I mean, but some people do things like that. I'm just going away to work, blah blah. Yeah, right. But yeah. Your last birthday was your favourite. Same. Your 21st, you did a Tesco shop and got an early night. Bless you. Your 21st for sure. But doesn't count if you can't remember it. I suppose it still happened. It still happened, so therefore it still counts. Oh, on your 7th birthday, you got a David Donovan cassette, a Jason Donovan cassette. Ah. You drank 2 pitchers of Long Island tea. What's in Long Island tea? I'm assuming it's something alcoholic. Oh, you went to see Phantom of the Opera? Opera. Oh God, that's the kangaroo version. Phantom of the Opera. For your 21st, I bet that'll have been amazing. Yeah, Too Many Broken Hearts. I love that song. I know it's complete cheese, but I did love that. Best for you was your 40th. Had an epic fancy dress party. Well, cool. What did you go as? Or Who did you go as? What? Hair? Keep eating my own hair. It's not good. The best ones you can't remember. I don't think I've got one I can't remember. Yeah, that's. I mean, I had good birthdays when I was a kid. My parents were cool. Like, well, I mean, in terms of like, you know, we always used to have family parties and things for whoever birthday was, and I always made loads of food and things like that. And we always like they made a day of it and stuff. But like I said, as an adult, the best one I had was the one live on here. I keep eating the same one of my hairs. I need to move her. Right, better. Yeah, when you have a dirty weekend, you're supposed to take your own partner, but not everybody does that, is what I was trying to say. Hen party was so messed up. Oh dear. Oh my god. A Long Island iced tea is whiskey, gin, rum, vodka, dash of I mean, you've got to have your dash of Diet Coke and a couple of slices of lemon, loads of ice. It's perfection. Oh my god, that just sounds like I'd be dead after that. You went as a saloon girl and your husband was Zorro. Very nice. Never had a memorable birthday as a grown up. Yeah, nah, me. Like, apart from the one online, like, I haven't. There's some hilarious photos where I'm looking. Hilarious photos of me. One eye is looking at you and the other is looking for you. Yeah. That's funny. Used to go to the Hard Rock Cafe in Hyde Park. Yeah, I think I would have died if I drank that as well. Okay, let's look for another question. All right, the next one is, what is your biggest fear? So what is your biggest fear? Apart from like the obvious ones of like my kids being hurt or anything like that, I think or like the more minor ones, like, well, I'm saying minor, but like being scared of a spider or a moth or whatever, then I would have to say finding out that they couldn't fix my legs, I guess, is probably one. I mean, I'd have to get used to it. I'd have to get over it, I suppose. But when you have like that little bit of hope, it's kind of like, kind of hold on to it. But yeah. Hi, Ed. Oh yeah, you're in Bristol. How's it going? Is it cool? He's having a laugh. Wasps and moths. Yeah. I'm not a fan, like, to be fair. Your biggest fear is I'd have to baby poop. What, clean some baby poop up, or? I don't know what you mean. You've had a few too many drinks, have you? Sounds like good night. Yours is that your kids will never move out. Yeah, that's one of mine, Leanne. I think when you're a parent, that's a natural one, isn't it? As you get older, you're accumulating figures. I have these random things, right? Like random thoughts. So, like, if I'm going across one of the big roads, right, around here, because they're always really been the scarers kind of thing. So, just as I'm about to go across them, like, my mind will just go, it's gonna, like, the wheelchair's gonna stop in the middle. That's just be what I'll think, like, just as I'm about to cross, and I'll be like, do you know what I mean? Or just as I'm about to come down a bank, I'll think the brake locks are gonna come off, and you're just gonna keep rolling into, like, whatever's coming at you, kind of thing. So I sometimes have those. I don't know, like, if it's just normal, you know, being in a wheelchair, having that control, that it kind of just makes us feel like that or whatever. But it's weird. So Denise's is snakes, spiders, wasps, and bees. I'm not scared of bees. Not really. I mean, I always think that as long as you're all right, they're all right, kind of thing. And I know that one of them landed on my on my skirt when I was in the wheelchair, and like I was like, oh, and then it just disappeared. I don't like the kind of quick shock thing. So if, like, you know, if like a spider landed on us from above the hoist, so it must have crawled onto the hoist and then fell down and landed on my arm, and I genuinely nearly freaked out. So that freaks us out, like that kind of shock thing. But yeah. You're scared of breaking your leg, and porcelain dolls are freaky though. We did have one actually when the kids were young. We had one. I think a friend of mine bought it, and it used to stand on the thing. And my daughter used to hug it like it was a doll. Or you're just scared of baby poop. Okay. Oh, you're scared of being old and lonely. I'm sure you won't be old and lonely, Nia. Um, yeah, we'll still be doing the Tuesday night quiz. You'll never be lonely. That's true. A wee bee is nothing to the mighty Lady Attenborough. Yeah. Porcelain dolls are haunted, all of them. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of dysfunctional relationships, but there's a lot of good ones too. Just put the link in if anyone wants to come on. Did anyone hear me ask my child for the salt? Because she still forgot. It's what happens when you're drunk, innit? God knows what state the other one will come in. Of Beanie's birthday. You don't like anything buzzing. Yeah, I know that feeling, Sharon. I just try and make the best of it, you know. My mum's struggling a bit at the minute. Not that she thinks she is, though. But, you know, you just gotta take the bits of laughter and stuff. Used to be scared of insects being in my bedroom at night. Not anymore, though. Oh, that's good. You can't come live because you're naked, though it's dark. I'm naked from the waist down. But obviously you can't see. Right, let's have another question. Right. What would you change about yourself if you could? So that can either be physical or, you know, mental or whatever. So what would you change about yourself? If you could change something about yourself, what would you change? Do you know what? It's funny because if I'd asked that question to myself, say 5 years ago, I would have changed every single bit about myself. That would have been my answer. Whereas now, I'm kind of like, I don't even regret sort of. I think I wish I could walk, that's one thing, but I don't kind of regret what's happened or what I've been through because I don't. If I do, that means I won't have come onto YouTube. I won't have met all the people I've met, and I mean not just in this way, but in like with choir, with like the dog world, with Goliath, with obviously the reselling world, the YouTube world, everybody who comes on, does the quizzes, watches the quizzes and everything. It's like I wouldn't have had any of that. That wouldn't have happened if things had been different. So how can I then say, oh, well, I want to change it or swap it back because I can't because I would miss out on all that, which is amazing. I think possibly I think the way I'm sort of Dolly Dimple sometimes in the sense of like I do, oh wow, do that, and then oh wow, do that, and then oh wow, do that, and I feel like I struggle to get things done because I'm too easily distracted. So not having too many easy distractions would be a good one for me. And I think I'd like to lose a bit of the chin, the loose skin on my neck, my arms, like so just loose skin in general. Really, I'm not going to ask to lose more weight because I have to do that myself. But it would be nice to lose the skin. Is that enough? Even though it doesn't bother us as massively as I thought it would, but then maybe that's because I look at it as a bit of a medal in a sense, but or maybe it's because like our I don't know, maybe, but you know, we have to be happy with what we are, aren't we? Because it's what we are. Right, let's see what you have been saying. Tummy took on your job. I'm sure you don't need tummy tuck, Ali. However, job-wise, sometimes they just either get too much or you need a new thing, you know, something that you can feel passionate about again, maybe, or maybe it's just the people you work for or whatever. But that is possible to do. So, you know, make it happen is what I'd say. Leanne, you do not need to change more or less everything at all, ever. And neither do you, Ian. God, I'm gonna slap some people, me. A weight less of everything would be nice. You see, you look totally fine, Mia. I know it's different when it's you and how you feel about stuff, but it's weird for me because I'm more confident now. Like my clothes are a size 32 than I was ever confident at a size 14. Do you know what I mean? It's so weird. Confidence is not about the size you are. Confidence is about how you feel, isn't it? You can be anything and look like anything. It depends how you feel. And confidence is attractive as long as it's not cockiness or being a knobhead, if you know what I mean. You'd like to be more outgoing and have more confidence. Definitely something you need to do step by step, Thomas. You know, just build it up step by step, just one little thing at a time. There must be like local groups or local something that has so I mean, I know it's harder right now, but like when all this is a bit more calmed down, that has things that you can attend that will help with those things, because I think as being someone who, you know, I never went anywhere, I stayed in, and I had no confidence or anything like that. So I've been there, and I kind of realise now it's just fighting those little by little, you know. And even if it starts out as if you've got a dog or your family do, taking the dog for a walk, going to a shop, you know, making specific things to do, you know. Like if you've got a camera, get yourself out, go like, you know, places that are cool around and about, because that would be good. And then you can send me the photos on Instagram so I can look, because I'd like to. Yeah, exactly, Ali. Curves are hot. Nah, I never wish you could turn back time, Daryl, because I always think that you might not know at the time why, but it tends to be reason. And like you definitely would get there. You just have to, I think sometimes you just have to accept things. Like obviously I've accepted that my legs don't work, that my knees don't work. Doesn't mean to say that it's like, you know, constantly every day, but like for the most part, you know, maybe once every 2 or 3 months I might have like an hour's meltdown about my knees not working because I want to wash a window or something ridiculous. But on the most part, I'm like, this is how it is, and I have to work it for the way it is. Sadly, we can't always change things, and like I said earlier, if I did have the ability to go back and change back then I would have missed out on loads of other things. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't be doing the things I'm doing now, or know the people I know now. And so I couldn't, if someone gave us a pill and said, right, you take that, you go back and things will change, I couldn't, I don't think, because what if it's worse, for one? You don't know. So yeah, I agree, Thomas is definitely getting there. It's just, oh, that jumped. Right there now. You wouldn't change anything. That's cool, Sharon. And you wouldn't change anything, Denise. Good. Oh, good night, Ashley. Take care. Sleep well. You can't change everything, delete and reset, Leanne. Because, like, you don't get a chance to have the same kids. You don't get a chance. You know what I mean? Like, because I've said before, I thought, oh, well, if I could have the same kids, then maybe I would have had it late, like had them later, rather than like when I was really young. But doesn't matter that way, does it? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Everyone rejects me. Ballstorm smile. I'm sure that's not everybody. Maybe you're just looking at were looking for the wrong people, because I think sometimes people do that. You're working on the job thing. Good. It's good to hear that. If you're not happy, especially in something you have to do like that, it's really hard. I would wish for confidence to be more organised and a wee nip and tuck. You just have a proper human's body, a proper lady's body. You don't need me nip and tucks. Confidence, personally think it's about just doing more things, facing things that you might be slightly scared of or whatever. Gives you massive confidence. Doing things that you really love, and stuff like that. Like massively. YouTube's give me loads of confidence, and I already had by the like I was nervous of doing it, terrified of doing it actually, but by the time I did do it, it gave us masses of more confidence. But yeah. Yes, Leanne, do as you're told. Sorry, I'm just eating the with me on hair. Yeah. Yeah. There's no reason why you can't make furniture again, Ian. Like a bit more confidence in front of people. You know, there's all sorts of like different courses and stuff, Zoe, like that you can build your confidence. It helps you build your confidence. And once you start doing things a little bit more, it massively helps, massively changes how you feel. All the women are straight for the body changes. I don't want a tummy tuck now, change my mind. You don't need one. You know what I mean? I know, like, to be honest, right? If I lost the weight I did and like I'm left with the skin and my skin's like, honestly, it'll be like a squirrel suit, you know, what they used to jump off cliffs and then they can fly. And literally have a built-in one by the time I've lost all my weight, right? So like that's a bonus, isn't it? Also, if it's cold, I can literally wrap it around myself and I'll be warmer. Another bonus. And yeah, I can, but the thing is, I can live my life with it there still. And I know that because of how heavy I was and because of how much I'll have lost when I get to that point. Then it is going to be like at least probably a couple of stones worth of, well, probably more, probably about 4 stone of skin maybe or something, which is a lot. But I don't think the surgery would be worth it for me. I don't know, like the scarring and stuff, and like, I don't know. I can't say for sure until I get there if it's going to bother us or not. But right now, it doesn't. You're at the age where you're like, meh, too tired for the bullshit. Yeah, you know. Could have been a lot worse, I suppose. 10 years ago, I was 5'10" and 8 stone in weight from drugs. Yeah, but you know what, Leanne? You freaking got through that, and you're on the other side of that, and that's massive. That's a massive achievement to conquer your like demons like that, and in addiction especially. Like, massive props to you for that. Massive. You would not like to have plastic surgery, like to be all natural. Hi, Grant. Be happy for who and what you are, and do not let others tell you otherwise. Be you and be happy. Exactly, Denise. At the end of the day, if someone doesn't like you for the way you look, for whatever it is, then that's on their head, and they're just shallow fuckers. Shallow fuckers. My God. But yeah, shallow fuckers. Do you know what it is, right? I'm meant to be having a takeaway tomorrow night for David's thing because they went out, and I was like, oh, I might as well bring me something back. So that means I'm going to have takeaway 2 nights running. And do you know what? I didn't give a shit. I don't care. Well, I do care. I'm like going to have it this month. Me eating has been half good, half bad. So I think March, April, and May were all bad. Last month were half, and this month's been half. So it's improving. Well, not even the end of this month yet, but still. Right, where were we? Yeah, exactly, and be very proud of what you've achieved, because that's immense. And especially, because, like, especially with addiction, and especially if you've got things attached to it, you know what I mean? And it just makes it all the worse. So yeah. You believe that too? Everything works out for the best, and there's a reason for everything, even if we don't know and we can't see what it is. It's all part of a bigger picture of what's meant for us. Yeah. Exactly. Proper. Scrolling down. Hi, Pauline. I would just take the pill. Oh, really? That's sad. So there's nothing that's like, I mean, obviously, that's how you feel, but I suppose maybe if, like, you seen, I don't know, I wouldn't want to see what's left of my life, you know what I mean? Because I think it's a bit, yeah. You were definitely meant to be a young mum. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, obviously I was, so there's no way out of that. You know what I mean? I was. Now I'm glad I had my kids young. They'll remember me headbanging the metal music while cooking the dinner instead of being one of them yummy mummy club. Can't imagine like you'd be in the yummy mummy club in terms of, I mean, you are a yummy mummy, but I mean in terms of like the club sort of, you know. If you won the lottery, what would you do with the money? Say if you won 25 million. Oh wow. There's two things I want to do. It's like something to do with mental health to help people, and something to do with dogs, so like rescue type of thing, but probably not just dogs, all animals. I think I couldn't leave any out. Typical Irish mommy text just in. Angela's Ashes is on Netflix. Thanks, mother, but I've seen it 7,000 times. I don't think I've seen it. Is that really bad? But I might have to. You're welcome, Leanne, but it's so true. The grouse has now been poured. I give a percentage to charity, so my mum and sister out financially and go travelling. Yeah. I'd like to have like a nicer place to live in terms of just like having a bit more space, and I'm talking like more in my room. The house, like the bungalow, is quite big. I'd like to sort the outside space and whatever, and I mean possibly even move really. I'd like some sort of robotic legs so I can just like walk to the next city in 3 steps or something. I'm sure that's a thing. I know I'm so far behind, aren't I? Hi, Niall. My peeps, gonna love you and leave you all. Don't forget, resellers are for life, not just for Christmas. Reseller lives matter. Make sure my family are okay as well, if I didn't say that. Ah, thanks, Grant. We are who we are, and we all adore you, Lainey. You rock, and you, a special lady, brings joy and entertainment. Thank you. You're a young mum, and you went off the rails. Thank God your mum's a warrior. We all do things, you know. It's making mistakes or doing things is part of what makes us human, and it's part of how we move forward, isn't it? Time for me to go. Night, everyone. Thanks for the chat. Night, Carol. Take care. Sleep well. I should probably left about 3 hours ago because I'm like totally behind on that. There's nothing specific I would do. I think I would give me the freedom to be able to do nice things and have family and not have to worry about finances. I would maybe get a cleaner. Do you know what I always find weird, right? Well, not weird, but you know what I'd really like to do? Just go to a supermarket or something and like just buy me shopping without going, right, that's £3, that's £4, added that in, that's another, that's now, you know what I mean? Like, but then I don't even think if I had like an endless amount of money that I still wouldn't add it up, because I probably would. That makes sense. You'd open up drug centres because there's not enough, and give ex-addicts training and qualifications to counsel addicts. Yeah, that would be good. Really good. Yeah. I think when people who are addicts in any form, whether it be drink, drugs, gambling, whatever it is, food as it was always for me, as Rook said, then I think what would be ideal is to have a place where they can go and learn things in this place where they're not subject to the like life part of side of things, where they can work through stuff. Oh, 98, take care, sleep well. You know what I mean? Which I suppose is like the mental health thing. Right. Needed a drink. All right, let's see what's next. I think I'm at the bottom. So what makes you really angry? What really annoys you? For me, bullies, ignorance. I really hate being ignored. It annoys the life out of us. What else? I know this is really petty, but you know when someone writes on Facebook and they say, can someone give us a number for the hairdressers? Can someone give us a number for the doctors? Can someone give us a number for this takeaway? It just annoys the life out of us. I'm like, fucking Google it. Like, it's fucking easier. Sorry, I'm swearing, but it is. It's like really easy just to go into Google, write exactly the same thing as you've just typed on there, and weirdly, it gives you the answer. How amazing. How bloody amazing. People reading from books in college work are not qualified to get people off drugs. The people with the personal experience are the ones who get them off, but they don't get given a chance. Yeah. Well, to be honest, like in where I live, we have like a psychiatric nurse. So when I came out of hospital, I had a psychiatric nurse and I had a peer support worker. So the peer support worker had been through issues himself, although they weren't exactly specific to my issues, but I think a lot of issues surrounding any addiction are very similar, if that makes sense. It's just the addiction that's different. The type of addiction that's different is what I mean. But yeah, totally get that. All lives matter really fucks me off. Yeah, it's not needed. I mean, obviously we already know that all lives matter. The reason obviously that the Black Lives Matter thing is because of the way that they were treated or have been treated, and it still hasn't changed for years and years, despite, I mean, there's so much, like, there's so many areas you could go into with that, with different things. But yeah, racist, homophobia, sexism, any Donald Trump, it's just all of them, isn't he, to be fair. I think any any form of like just any, like, it doesn't matter what it is, it just me adding. People just do me adding sometimes. Being woke up abruptly, yeah. When you buy crisps and the bags are slightly open. This is why you don't do social media apart from this, because yeah, people get on your nerves. Don't blame me. Yeah, that's crap though when you get sale crisps. Facebook, Insta, Snap crap. Snap crap, basically crap. Yeah, there's good points about it, right? But like a lot of it is crap. There's good points. I mean, Facebook, for instance, when people are missing or animals are missing and stuff like that, it's really cool when that comes together, or to be able to share, like, about, so Captain Tom, for instance, because if it wasn't for the likes of the social media groups being able to share that, it wouldn't have gotten the like coverage as it did, because a lot of people now don't bother with the news and stuff. I mean, I know I don't, you know what I mean? So yeah, when people park selfishly, like sideways on. You pay £5 at the motorway services. Oh, to park is that? Yeah, I'm not a Boris fan either, to be honest. The UK government, yeah. When someone calls you love in a smarmy way, yeah, it's creepy. People who have notions, i.e. think they're above other people. Yeah, like all our shit stinks the same, basically, innit? Oh, we're all just beans in a tin. Beans in a tin. All like drowning in the sauce kind of thing. God, that's a like way of like explaining, isn't it? You are on Facebook for 9 years. Some good points, but now, yeah, a lot of people feel that way. The loss of rational discussion just to see your shouty voices. Yeah, totally agree, Sharon. Like, some people you just can't have a conversation with. It's their way and they don't have a view. Like, I'm the sort of person I agree to disagree. So I kind of, if I can't have a rational conversation with someone and then we don't, and we still don't both see eye at the end, I just say, well, let's agree to disagree. You know what I mean? Bullies, racism, sexism, bad attitudes, people who think they're above the law. Yeah, I agree. Hi, Louis. How are you? Hope you're good. How's Seagull? Poor Ben. Okay, let's see where we are. £5 for crisps. Jesus, that's mental. Yeah, as soon as you call someone a name, it's a loss. You sit down with people for 10 minutes and you realise you're right. All right, is that how it works, is it? You felt like a stinky bean in an old rusty tin. Yeah, I'm probably in the same one as you then. The seagull's sheltering. Oh, bless that, good. Right, we're just doing random questions and I'm still eating, but Okay. So the next one is, what was the last movie you went to see and what did you think? So what's the last film you went to see and what did you think? So last thing I went to see was Bad Boys, the newest Bad Boys. Just random questions, Louis. So yeah, I went to see the newest Bad Boys, and I was a bit worried because obviously I remember the old ones, and I was like, oh my god, what if they spoil it? What if it's like thingy? But it was fine. It was canny. Obviously, it had been the first time I'd been in the pictures since for like 18 years or something. Although no, it was 20 years, I think. I was nigh on 20. It would have been 20 years later this year. So I went in January, and it would have been 20 years later this year, I think, or next year. Because the last thing I went to see was Harry Potter, the first one. But yeah, Mamma Mia with the mother-in-law, and I wanted to die. I quite liked Mamma Mia. I like musically stuff though, so works for me. Star Wars Phantom Menace, crap after that. I think I saw the first 40 minutes of that and turned it off. Military Wives thought my popcorn was nice and excited for my McFlurry afterwards. That good then. Although I think I've seen that. I thought the sentiment was canny, but that's about it. You can't remember what you last saw. You saw the last Harry Potter film a million years ago. Unbelievably, you've never been to the pictures. I'm not into films that much, to be honest. Oh wow. Well, you know, that's what you're not into though. It's been ages since I set foot in a theatre, and I now feel like I may never go again. Petri dish? You can't recall now. Don't know. Are you busy serenading Leanne with the Mamma Mia lyrics? I'm sure that won't help you, Daryl. 1999 when you last went there. Wow. Oh, you forgot you had Bee Panther on your arm and you broke it. I love good movies, mostly documentaries. Petri dish equals C19 incubator. No clue what that is. They weren't sticking in our memory for some reason. They weren't metal enough. Serenading Leanne. Oh, you hadn't thought of it like that. No, that's just what came into my head. 80s is cool though. That's true. Or COVID-19 virus. Time for bed. Night. Good night, Nia. Take care. Sleep well. Honestly, this hair of mine. I don't know if you can see this, but it's just like bunches of my hair. So annoying. everything from 60s to the 90s, and a massive fan of psychedelic and prog rock. Don't know. Just guessing there. Right. Yeah, I know what I knew what a petri dish was, but I thought it was like a film that he was talking about, which is why I got confused. But I'm assuming it must have been a documentary because he then said something about documentaries. It's just my brain's not in. Yeah, that's what they have, like that clear thing in, don't they? And then they rub the swab over it or whatever, and then put a lid on it and stick a sticker on to say what it is. Yeah. I was thinking it was a film at first, and I was getting like, I never heard a film like that, but never mind. Oh, progressive rock. Get ya. You were brought up on the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Right, I think I'm going to do one more question, and I'm going to go. Because I'm sweating. All right, let's see. So if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? I know I've kind of had this before. Sorry, Leanne. I thought you meant sitting in a theatre. It's like being in a petri. Oh, right. I don't know. I thought, because obviously he was talking about films, I thought it was a film, and then I thought I'd never heard of it. But then I noticed he wrote something about what's it called? Documentaries. So sorry, meant that whole darn place theatre is a breeding ground. All right, I get what you mean now. All right, so like before COVID-19, what was the last thing you watched? Yeah, I get it. You did mean it. So Jewel was right. Okay, so you second Leanne that you want us to stay for another 30 minutes. I'll think about it. So Ali pasta bake, Leanne bolognese, Thomas a curry, Daryl a pizza with pepperoni and chilies and jalapeno. Every time I see that, I always want to say Japalino. No, it's not. But I always want to see it. Just popping in to say hi and everyone just in time for a food question. Hi, Joan. If Joan's come, then I'll have to stay for another 30 minutes. Chinese. Oh, I love Chinese. High five for the Italians. Please don't go. Please don't go. Is it KWS? Hey, I love you so. And I want you to know that I'm gonna give my love the minute you walk out that door. Please don't go. Something like that anyway. I used to like that when I was young. I'm sure it was KWS. Fresh fish, brain food. Yeah, fish is good for you. Another 31 minutes. Is it going up? Yeah, definitely get a point on the board for that, Joe, because you worked it out. Yeah, I think I would choose Christmas dinner. If I had to have anything, I would have Christmas dinner. Like every day, forever. The reason I picked Christmas dinner is like rather than a roast dinner, there's just like extras that you don't sometimes have with your roast dinner kind of thing. So yeah, we're not going up on 32 minutes now. Pasta with a creamy sauce and an Italian sausage. Very nice. KWS is a machine hire place in town. Yeah, probs. Yeah, I like Chinese food as well. Gotta be pasta, pesto, calamari, tomatoes, Italian ice cream. I don't like tomatoes. No, the weird thing is I'm not keen on tomatoes as a tomato, or like I don't like tin tomatoes. Like I like the tomato juice in tin tomatoes. I'm such a weirdo. And I like tomato sauce. And I like beans that are in a tomato sauce, but I don't like the texture of tomato because I'm weird. Yeah, it's gotta be Christmas dinner because and because it's Christmas, like you get extras, didn't you? Of like all sorts. You have like cheese boards, and you have like a starter, and you have like a sweet, and we have a different sweet. Like we don't have traditional sweets. We've had all sorts from Viennettas to blinking cornettos at one point. I don't think I would like a tomato chutney, to be honest. Um, yeah, everybody likes Christmas dinner. Georgina doesn't like cheese. Well, we'll just have the cheese. Your puddings always come up, and your pigs and bag sausage stuffing. You know what I mean? Just love sausage stuffing. It's like my arm's a bit raised. It's doing my head in a bit. I feel like I'm. Don't know if you can see, but I look like I'm the Rock. I'm the Rock. That is the Rock. Anyway, moving off that subject. Proper sweating. Have you tried an Irish Christmas dinner? You've never tasted an Irish Christmas dinner. Right, what's on an Irish Christmas dinner? Is it served by a leprechaun or something? Sorry, Leah. You're peckish. I've still got like kebab meat and chips and stuff here. What the Ben brought in when she'd been out. Surprisingly, it's not cow. I'm waiting to find out what's on a Irish Christmas dinner. Yeah, we usually have 3 meats. We have I think last year we had beef, turkey. I always buy a turkey crown though because it's just easier. We had beef, turkey, and gammon. Roast potatoes, man. That's just like amazing. Right, let's look for more questions. Yeah, we've always done the gravy with the juices, and the stuffing's made, but it's always sausage stuffing because we all just love sausage stuffing. Oh, roast lamb with mint sauce, that's amazing. My friend came up when I was having my mum and dad over for dinner, and we'd got rather smashed the night before on a bottle of vodka and a bottle of Cebu, and didn't go to sleep till like 5 o'clock in the morning. and my parents were coming at like 11 or half 11 for dinner. So so I put they were coming at 1, but obviously we hadn't any sleep and it was like 5 o'clock. So I think I put the lamb in the oven on gas mark 3 or something and left it in there until they came. It was the best lamb in the world. Just fell apart. It was so nice. Right, Yankee November supper they eat and call Thanksgiving is almost or close to Christmas dinner, mainly turkey, ham and roast and fixings and desserts. Yeah, it's lovely. All right, let's have a see. See, we'll pick a different question. So, who was your first celebrity crush? So that's the next question. Who was your first celebrity crush? Yeah, we used to have massive people, like a massive amount of people for dinner. Not now, we don't know. So my first celebrity crush was Corey Haim. So Corey Haim, I think, was my first. So yeah. Mark Owen from Take That, Jet from the Gladiators, Morton Harkett from Aha. I like the other one, Sharon. I like the one with the curly hair. Forgotten his name though. Jeff Hardy, the wrestler. Amanda Burton, you've outed me. Yeah, but she is. Is she the one in Oh, what's she called? She plays like a. Is it like a judge or a? No, she doesn't. That's not the one. Where she forensic or something. Yeah, forensics like or something. What does she do? I didn't see her. I'm sure it's her. I'll have to Google. Corey from the Lost Boys. So yeah, there was two Corys, Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. But I like Corey Haim. So Corey Haim was the one, was the brother of the one who turned into a vampire in the Lost Boys, and Corey Feldman was his mate. So I like Corey Haim. Nick Kershaw, a bit of mullet, wasn't he? He had a bit of a mullet. Um, yes, it is her I was thinking of, John. She was Silent Witness. That's the thing I'm thinking of. What was Silent Witness? Was she like forensics or something? Something tells. I've never seen it, to be fair. But yeah, she is the person I was thinking of. You had a crush on Blondie. Mrs. Doyle. It's Mrs. Doyle. Margaret Rutherford. I'll have to Google Margaret Rutherford because I don't know. I might know if like I seen her. You liking the older ladies? Margaret Rutherford was born in 1891 and 92 and died in 1972. Each their own, I suppose. Crush on Blondie. I think I've just said that. Oh yeah, Silent Witness. Night, Thomas. Sleep well. You married a dishwasher, did you? Debbie Harry back in the day. Yeah, Blondie. Who is the sexiest animal actor in Hollywood? Animal actor? Tony the Tiger. My dad bought my mum a dishwasher for her birthday once. I'm surprised they didn't divorce. She was upset. I'd be chuffed myself. No, Matt Damon. Dr. Jennifer Ashton. Google that. Okay. She's a television correspondent. Yeah, she's pretty. Lassie. I loved Lassie when I was young, Jewel. For it would be a dishwasher or a tumble dryer. Tumble dryer one. Yeah, I'd have to have another tumble dryer. I wouldn't said that one hours went off the other night, and I nearly shit myself. Well, I'm saying it wasn't the tumble dryer. A fire alarm went off, and at like midnight or whatever it was, and he David went to have a look to see what was going on, and there was like loads of like what looked like smoke, but it was actually condensation or steam from the dryer as the tube had come out. So yeah, it was kind of freaky. Pink's husband is 45 today. What a babe. Yeah, he's quite good looking, I have to say. I might as well stay on till 1 o'clock. We're just going to keep doing this. Jazz was hot, but somehow that orca whale that was popular in the 90s. Also, like, what what creature did you find attractive? I loved King Kong. I cried. I always cry, but you know. You love your dishwasher and your tumble dryer, yeah. Don't make you choose, Lucy. Don't make you choose. Free Willy. No, we don't want a Free Willy, that's for sure. Stop adding minutes on, Daryl. Yeah, don't remind us. If I'm talking, I'm not noticing the time. She's not wrong. God, that sounds like an Irish saying. Is that an Irish saying? Did I just bring that out of somewhere? Hi Matthew, how are you? Yeah, I'm always Amy, somewhere. Yeah, it's good. King Kong's good. You felt sorry for the Empire State Building? Nah. King Kong's a creature. He didn't ask to be disturbed. Right, let's have a look for another question. I know it's really bad, isn't it? The heat's driving me insane. So what song always gets you up on the dance floor or out on the dance floor? Or in the mosh pit? That's the right word, I think. So what song does that? Okay, back to listings. Okay, beautiful people, have a lovely and wonderful night. Good night, Louis. Take care. You've got two of them super duper Dyson fans on. You're still too warm. Horrible, isn't it? YMCA, yeah. Do do do. I don't know. That's not the tune, is it? Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, and young man. I'm gonna show. Oh, that's a good song, Mary J. Blige, Family Affair. Cool. Single Ladies, Dancing Queen, or Cha-Cha Slide. Yeah, cool. Oops Upside Your Head, or Baggy Trousers. Baggy trousers, baggy trousers. Uptown Funk, yeah, it's a good song. Yeah, young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man. That was singing. I know, look at you, all these hot ladies, Daryl. In the Navy, we can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy, we can multiply our knees. In the Navy. Whatever. Lady Gaga's Love Game. I'm sure I've heard it, but it's not ringing the bell at the minute. You like a bit of Bruno Mars? Yeah. He's tiny, isn't he? Isn't he tiny? It'd be good if I could multiply on these because I could find some that work. Yes, I had to get that right, Matthew. Dance to Cabbage Garden. That's the only thing. And you I loved you. I can't think of the tune. And you I loved you before I met you. And To the Moon and Back. And something in a coffee machine. Can't think of it. Yes, you get a ward point. I'm just giving his points to you, like, but I'm sure he will. What's everyone's favourite love song? Oh. See, I like loads of stuff, me. Like, that's a problem I have. Like, I love too many things that, like, I know it's like your favourite love song is Baby Got Back. if that's what works. Oh yeah, that's a good song. The One True Few by Elvis. When no one else can understand me, oh, and everything I do is wrong. Oh. You give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on. 'Cause you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. For the wonder of you. That was my impression of Elvis while he was eating a chip. I don't mind as long as someone asks you to dance, yeah. Christina Perri, 1,000 Years, or that Ed Sheeran one where they're dancing. Perfect, is it? I think tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Lainey. Just, yeah, badly. Be me. I like loads. That's the problem. God, I'm hot. Unchilled Melody. That's a good one. I'd rather cut you up than the wedding cake and your bloody gut guys are my rented tux. And I do want to kill you. I do want to kill you. Sure, it doesn't go like that. Is it more like that or something? Sorry if I'm doing a complete injustice, Leanne. God, honestly, you can see the sweat on my. That's not good. Oh, Jolene's a good song. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I wish she'd just take a man and then she'd stop singing about it. No, just kidding. Thinking Out Loud, yes, that's a good song. In Excess, Never Tear Us Apart. Yeah. Softly spoken but creepy. Can I do softly spoken and creepy? What's the words again? I'd rather cut you. I'm small whispering in it. Oh God. God, like mentally melting. Can't even say that again. Mentally melting. I'm too nice for that. I could put like some dark eyes and black nails and stuff. Would that work? Get rid of these and put skulls in my ears and wear black lipstick. Is that what you do? I can't turn the lights out and get a torch and sing Leanne's song. Well, one, I can't turn the light out, but yeah. I don't think I've got my light on my phone, but can't believe how warm it is. My hair's just going to look greasy as hell. You're going to send us the song on Insta and creep me out. You think I'd suit that? When I get dressed up in Halloween and stuff, maybe I'll go for that look. I know it's proper. It's really humid. It's driving me mad. Excuse me. Yeah, she must despair of our middle of the roadness. Though, if secrets are told, she likes a bit of Elton John. You lay in there in your wife and it's like Homer Simpson. Why are you going, do? Do? Do. Did you do that? Whiskey's almost gone. I'm being good. Bless you. Sarah McLachlan. Possession, such a creepy song. Like, well, in the past, like when I've like mucked about with friends and stuff, like we've been messing about, we've sung like really dance songs, but we've sung them as opera, or we took an opera song and like tried to like upbeat it and stuff, just for laughs and stuff, because we're so like, you know what I mean. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. I can sing really. Yeah, I like a bit Elton. Literally sweating. Yeah, definitely drink water before sleep. Just thought chirpy chirpy cheep cheep. Remember that song? Alright, I've got to check my Insta. My battery's on 14% because it's really clever like that. Right. Yeah, where's Gimbal? Where is him? Die My Bride. Oh, this is very romantic. Okay. What's like actual do music? do music. Definitely. I'm probably like that. Oh, it's like look at my head, literally stuck to my head. He's just married and he wants her to die. I actually like the music to it, but like the words are a bit like I need to redo the words. They probably wouldn't sound quite that harsh, but I was quite into the beat. kind of thing. The last song that I played, I was like having a sing-song along earlier. That made sense, didn't it? Oh God, I've totally drawn a blank on my brain there. What was it again? Don't have to listen to the full song. Yeah. Okay.
Yell makes it so easy to see how much money you're spending.
This was like the last song I played, not this. Freaking TikTok. This was what I was playing. Yearn for now, loving perfect. What I want, yearn for now. There you go. I don't have enough music. Gonna wake the people up if the people are asleep. But yeah, I love that song. Better go back and see what everybody was saying because I missed it while I was head banging. Kind of. Yeah, it's toe tapping, isn't it? You're going to use that for your entrance music if you ever get married. Sounds cool. You're going to convert as Leanne. A bit Alice Cooperish. I thought the music itself was cool. Just the wording was it's a bit harsh. Yeah, I had a bit of a sore throat. Sounds like Kermit. Yeah, she does. Little surprise your Auntie Doreen. You had a white wedding dress, but your shoes were black leather and covered in spikes. Cool. Yeah, that was king. Yeah, me too. That was cool. Right. One more question. Let's have a look. Where was I at? I think I lost my questions. I have to find some. My friend got married in black boots and a photo jet. She looked amazing. That's cool. Purple. I love purple. Right. Bye. Done pet peeves. Can you find any questions? Anybody got a question? Has anyone got any questions? Because I kind of see. Until, oh. Right, go back up. Until 102. Sorry, my watch is fast. You want to get married in leggings and a hoodie and then go home and have a nice trippy tea. Sounds cool. I don't think, well, not that I don't think. I know I'll never get married, but like, yeah. Like, I'd still, like, the 9-year-old me would still like to spin around in a wedding dress, you know, just for kicks if I could. But that might be sitting in a wheelchair doing a donut is different, I suppose. There were 16 people at your wedding, including yourselves. I have never married and do not want to. Yeah, me neither, Denise. You got married in a 300-year-old house. That sounds cool. That's about 10 people too many. You've got no kids either, just how you like. If that's how it works for you, that's how it works for you. Yeah. In the summer solstice. Sunny Mountain spin would work for me. I just want to spin. You don't really want to get married. I just want to spin in a wedding dress. Right, if no one's got any questions, I'm gonna go because as sweating. Got married at the bottom of a haunted staircase. It was such a great day exploring the house and grounds. No. You got married on my birthday, or was it the day after my birthday? Can't remember. I'm not good at memories like me. Don't even, you know. What would be my dream car? I always wanted a Mercedes, like with a soft top. But yeah, I always wanted a Mercedes with a roof down. But now, obviously, something that would take RoboBitch, because then I could go to like further afield. You know what I mean? Like I can go down in the Roker Park, like down in Roker Beach proper, and then I can go like all over the country and stuff. Like if it was like not just yeah, if it was like a whole house inside as well, that'd be cool. Yeah, it was the 20th June, same day as me birthday, which is obviously a pretty cool day. But yeah, you want a Harley motorbike, you want a Jaguar, some kind of camper van. Anyway, yes, I am going to go. So, thank you very much to everyone for watching in round 2 and part 1 and 2. And I will see you on Tuesday night. However, I'll probably see you in Nick and Andrea's or somewhere, somehow. And yeah, it's been cool. I hope it like cools down because this is driving me insane. But yeah, we'll see you all later. Good night. Take care. Stay safe. Be good. Bye bye now. Bye bye now.